Hey, to all my people around the world, I hope you're having a good day. My name is Oviedo Garcia, and today I will be talking about how to manage your money like a successful entrepreneur. So today I will be sharing with you 3 steps that I've used personally and that I guarantee that they work. And I know if you don't follow these 3 steps, you're always going to have trouble when it comes to money. Now, even if you're an employee or if you want to become an entrepreneur in the future, these 3 steps will help you. Now, when you get good at doing these 3 steps, in the future, you can start making your own steps. But this is a foundation for these steps to help you when it comes to money. So let's go ahead and get to step number 1. Step number 1 is write down all the money you make and all the money you lose. You can write it down, save it on a computer, on a laptop, on a cell phone. It doesn't matter. As long as you have access to this device or to this notebook every day, because you're going to be writing down all the money that you make and all the money that you lose. Let's give an example about the money you make. When you get paid for doing a job, when you're working, whatever amount of money you receive, whatever amount of money comes into your pocket, whatever amount of money goes into your bank account, as long as you're receiving money, you are going to write down the amount of money you received that day. So you write down the date that you received it and you keep it in record. Now, when you lose money, when money gets withdrawn out of your account, out of your credit cards, debit card, or out of your pockets in cash, for example, if you buy food, money goes out of your account, money goes out of your pockets to buy the food. If you have to pay your cell phone bill, electricity bill, your rent, your house, car note, it doesn't matter. Whenever money exits away from you, leaves you, you write down the amount. No matter how small or how big it is, you write it all down. So those are very important that you keep track if you want to discipline yourself with money. Because if you cannot keep track of the small things, you're not going to be able to keep track of the big things. So you start off small and you start growing your way up. Now, step number 2. This is very important. Never get your emotions involved with money. When you receive money, when you receive especially a large amount of money, you should remain neutral. Your emotions should be neutral. And I'm going to tell you, even when you do feel happy when you receive money, that is a very dangerous emotion for you to be feeling, because then you're only going to be thinking that when you have money, you are going to be happy or you're going to be feeling happy. So when you receive money, let your emotions be neutral. And also, when you lose money, no matter the amount of money that you lose, which is very difficult. It's easier to feel bad when you lose money than it's easier to feel happy when you receive money. So when you lose money, for whatever reason you lose it, you also have to remain neutral. You should not let your emotions get involved in when you lose money. And I know it's very difficult because I've lost money before in the past. But I didn't have this discipline that now that when I'm losing money or I'm making money, I remain neutral. I don't allow money to influence my emotions, because this can hurt you in the future, especially as an entrepreneur or as a business owner, when you see a large amount of money that you're going to be being offered and then you don't see the fine print of all the little details of this contract, and because you're so caught up on the emotion that you're about to make all this money and you sign, and then in the fine little small print you're going to end up losing half or even more of what you want. So you have to be very, very careful when it comes to receiving money or losing money. Have your emotions neutral. Now, step number 3 is how you invest your money. You invest them in positive or in negative things. Let's start off with the positive. If, for example, let's say if you know somebody, a friend or a family member who owns a business, and you say, you know what, I'm going to invest in this business so in the future my investment can give me back money. That's a positive investment. Hopefully that business doesn't, bankrupt or go out of business or whatever might happen. You always want to wish that your money is going to be in good hands and that your money is going to come back safely and with a return as well, a return in profit. So that's a good investment that you can start. You can buy a property, some apartments, or something that's going to be making you money in the future. That is a very positive investment. Now, a negative investment can be also, you don't want to be investing in drugs, investing in something that's going to damage your body. I mean, things of that nature. You don't want to be investing in that. Also, another thing, it doesn't have to be drugs, but another thing that could be a bad investment, even though people might see it as being a good investment, but actually it's not. When you buy, like, for example, a brand new car, or you buy a big brand new house. Now, when you buy a brand new car, you have to make sure that when you buy this brand new car, that is not going to change the way you live. It's not going to change the way you eat, where you sleep, and where you live at. So if you're going to buy this car and you're going to be just living from paycheck to paycheck just to pay off this car, you're making a very bad investment. That is not a positive investment. That is a negative investment, because go back again to step number 2. You're involving your emotions. You want other people to see what you've accomplished, what you've obtained through your hard labor. Now you have a new car. Now you have a big house. You're going to be in debt for the next couple of years. So that is a bad investment. It doesn't have to be something so drastic, but that is a very bad investment that I see repeatedly a lot. A lot of successful entrepreneurs that I've come across, they started at the beginning. A lot of them, what they did when they received money, all that money would go back into the business or the businesses they owned. They never took away from their business. All they did was they got the sufficient funds just to get by, for whatever their daily needs were. But there was nothing extra. There was, they were living below their means. They didn't have, they didn't have any nice cars, any houses. As a matter of fact, when I would see them, there was no way I would think they would have money, because they wouldn't show it, because all their money would go back into their businesses. So it was a positive investment that in the future they were going to get a return. So you have to be careful that when you come to investing, that you invest in something positive that's going to have a return in the future. Now, I want to give you all a challenge for the next 90 days that you write down all the money that you make and all the money that you lose for the next 90 days. Every little single penny. It doesn't matter what you buy, how you make the money, whatever the situation may be. You write it down, log it into your computer, cell phone, whatever. And if what I'm talking to you is not accurate, then you send me a message and let me know that what I spoke about was false. That the information I gave you did not give you an enlightenment on how to see money differently and how to discipline yourself in money. And you're going to see in these 90 days the money that you waste on things that you shouldn't be wasting on. But because you don't keep track of it, you don't know it, because that's a discipline. It's a discipline that it comes with years. And a lot of these successful entrepreneurs or business owners, they start off like that at the beginning. Then later on, they start building up their own techniques. And then they have professionals, because the money starts coming in and they can hire professionals to do this for them. But at the beginning, they kept track of everything, just like I do. I keep track of everything every day. I've been doing this for years. So every day I keep track. But at the beginning, I remember when I saw it, I was like, wow, I'm wasting money on things I shouldn't be wasting on now. So yeah, just do that for the next 90 days. Write down all the money you make, all the money you lose throughout the day for the next 90 days. Now, on a final note, I've never spoken about this in my previous videos. And I hope that I remember every time from this day forward, that every time I'm going to finish a video, that I end it with a very positive words. Because I know we're living in difficult times, and there's a lot of the love of humanity has gone cold. So It doesn't do any good for people to uh, be any colder than they are, and not hear positive words or hear any words of encouragement. So from now on, if I don't forget, it's very important for me to end every video with these words: I love you all madly. I hope everybody has a good day.